it's Reija, and welcome to my Popcult Haul. I made a video about my adventures at Popcult, which I will leave a link up there, so you can check it out. And this video will be all about the loot I got from that convention. I bought quite a bit of interesting stuff, from ceramics to bookmarks to actual books, and of course a lot of stuff from the artist alley. And as per usual with my convention hauls, I will leave all the links to the artist pages down in the description so you can check them out. But without further ado, let's just dive right in. First up, let's just get the heavy stuff out of the way. I bought this beautiful mug from Savivompatti, or Clay Wombat, but this mug is just gorgeous. It has all these little quotes from like ancestral spirits drawn in the inside and the outside, and they all say different things like be clever, be grand, be sweet, and this will be my teacup that I'm sure I will get a lot of use out of it. I absolutely love this mug, and even the individual mugs she makes are all different. They have different like ancestral spirits drawn into them, and she makes them all by hand, so this is just beautiful. Next up, moving on to patches, because it wouldn't be a convention haul if I didn't buy some patches for my student coveralls. Starting with this reflective one for Worldcon, because I am going to Worldcon in August and I just had to have some memorabilia to put on my coveralls, as I already have a Popcult badge and I have a Ropecon badge, so I obviously needed to have a Worldcon badge as well. And it will shine in the dark, so whenever I come home from any student outings, I will be perfectly safe walking down the road. And next up, another badge, this beautiful Moogle one. As I'm sure you're well aware by now, I love Moogles and I love Final Fantasy, so I had to have this little guy as well. Next up, some things I bought from the booth of Lumiwau. I bought this really pretty acrylic necklace of a cat, and I love everything that's kitschy and trashy and kind of awkward looking, so this is right up my alley. It's so fun, and I love fun jewelry, and it has a pink chain, and this just speaks to me on a personal level. And a brooch I got also from Lumiwau is this beautiful little unicorn with an afro, and it says, "Don't give a damn." This is beautiful. It sparkles and it's delightful. I love it. Moving on to stuff from the artist alley, I bought these cute little badges. This one has Snufkin from the Moomins in it, and this one is this adorable little bondage bear, and it says pleasure room and yokoso, welcome. It is, I love stuff like this. Like this tickles my funny bone. Like, these are just awesome, and this is beautiful. I absolutely love Snufkin. And then I got these postcard art prints from the Lord of the Rings animated movie, and the moment I saw these I knew I had to get them, because you don't often see fan art from that movie, and I wouldn't say it's a perfect adaptation, I wouldn't necessarily say it's a very good adaptation, but it uses some really awesome animation techniques and even invented some. It has John Hurt as Aragorn, and there's just so many things to love about that movie. So I was really thrilled to see that it had fan art. So yes, I had to get these. And another postcard I bought, as you can probably already tell, this kind of absurd, really cute and funny looking style is my aesthetic, and I absolutely love. I actually see myself in this one. This is like me in a nutshell, this whole postcard, so I had to buy it. Another print, this time of a witchy girl, and this print is going on my wall as soon as I can have my refurbished book nook, as soon as our renovation is over, and I'm looking for prints and all these book related goods that I can frame and put on my wall and kind of feng shui my book nook. And I love witches, and I love this kind of soft anime style. And it kind of reminds me of Kiki's Delivery Service and Little Witch Academia and Flying Witch, so I absolutely love this kind of style. And the last print I got is this one from The Hobbit. It has Gandalf and Bilbo Baggins in it, and it is beautiful. I love the sketchy look it has. It is gorgeous, and all the black detail. Like, this could be a book cover, I think. This is pretty much perfect. And then I got some bookmarks. First up is this one which has a mandrake on it, and it says Mandrake screams may be fatal. So it's kind of like if you had a book with all the different magical substances and things you can use making potions and such, and they would have warning labels like from a herbology book. And I really love the design on this, and I can't wait to use it as my bookmark, maybe actually when I reread Harry Potter's. And then I got these 3 bookmarks as well. I absolutely love the style this artist has. I have a couple of prints by her from other cons, and I really love this kind of gothic watercolor theme. This is my favorite, the cat one. It actually reminds me of my own cat. And finally, let's move on to the last 2 items on the agenda, which are books. There was a vendor that sold used books, and I went and browsed through all of them and found a couple that I really wanted. And the first one is The Dispossessed by Ursula K. Le Guin. This is a sci-fi classic, and I've wanted to read more by Ursula K. Le Guin, and this just happened to catch my eye, and I immediately bought it because it was like €3, which is nothing. And because I bought The Dispossessed, the guy at the vendor booth actually recommended this book to me, which is Marge Piercy's Woman on the Edge of Time, which has been compared to The Dispossessed. So I can't wait to read these 2 books, because I feel like this way I can get into more sci-fi. So yeah, that has been my Popcult haul. If you like this video, consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment and tell me which of these things you most liked, and don't forget to check out all the artists. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!